What's going on? Welcome back to 100% NUFC. It's the Newcastle versus Burnley match preview this week at St James's Park. And just before I dive in, thank you very much for 900 subscribers. It really means the world to me. Thank you very much for your continued support, being behind us, all your comments and everything that you've done to support us on this channel. I now want to be on the road to 1,000 subscribers. That is a massive milestone for my channel. So if you can go along and hit a like button, subscribe, that would really mean the world to me. Anyway, this week, Burnley is the next opposition. What a game. You know, what a massive game this is for us at St James's Park. We haven't won at St James's Park since October when we played Crystal Palace when they were having a really bad bit of form. Now we're hitting a Burnley team who themselves aren't on the best of form, but they're having a really good season by their standards. You know, Burnley, the first season, if you look at the league table, they're currently 8th in the Premier League. They're on 35 points. They are currently 6 points adrift of Everton, who are in 9th place. They're pretty much cut adrift of us, Newcastle. I thought Burnley would be thereabouts. If you look at where we are on the Premier League table, we are on 23 points in 15th place. There's a clutch of about 8 teams that could be in that bottom 3 by the weekend when we play Burnley then when we play Crystal Palace. That's how tight it is. And, you know, let's just forget about deadline day. This game is massive. We need to get behind Rafa Benitez and we need to get behind the team. We need to win this game on Wednesday night. We need 52,000 fans there shouting and getting behind the lads. And let's try and get a win, because if we lose this game on Wednesday, where we're going to get the points from to stay in the Premier League this season? Because this season, to stay in the Premier League, you need to win your home games. Yes, your away performances, you know, are good this season for us, but you get your points if and where you can get them away from home. And this season, our home performances, have not been good enough. You know, they really haven't. They've been shoddy, to say the least. And it is desperate times at Newcastle at the moment. Yes, we're not really signing any strikers at the moment. I'm talking Monday night. Whether we'll get anybody in the next couple of days, that remains to be seen. But we're playing a Burnley team who are doing so well this season under Sean Dyche. Now, what a job that man's done. You know, he's taken Burnley from the Championship, not for the first time, but for the second time since he's been a manager. He's managed to consolidate them in the Premier League. The first season, last season, when they win the Premier League, they were expected to finish bottom and go down, but he kept them up. This season, I had them to finish bottom of the Premier League predictions. I take back what I said, because they saw all their best players. But you know what? They've got togetherness at Burnley. You know, they play together. Every game that I've seen Burnley play this season, they've attacked teams. They haven't just sat back. Burnley have a style where they want to attack teams, and that's what I encourage at Newcastle. You know, we're too defensive. You know, against Chelsea, I called for us to be defensive, but when you're playing teams like Burnley who are, you know, not scared, and when you're at home, we need to go out at Burnley and play a 4-4-2 formation. Now, the team I would like to see against Burnley would be Dwight Gale. Yes, he was quiet against Chelsea, but this is a game at St James's Park, never forget. Hoslu, and then on the wings, you go with Atsu, you go with Richie. In the midfield, take your pick. I'll go Shelvey Moreno. I think Moreno will be massive for this game. Murphy, you could say, for another winger to put on. He's been doing well of late. The back four would be Mankio and Dummett, Clark and Lascelles. Yes, look, Clark wasn't brilliant against Chelsea, neither was Lascelles, but they would be your best two, in my opinion. In goal, you'd probably see Caldolo, as Elliott's probably got an injury, but he might be back, you just never know. But Burnley, you know, they've got a really good team. I mean, this season, the likes of Hendrick, who scored against us at Turf Moor at the start of the season, there's a matchday experience for that. So if you want to go and check it out, there'll be a link at the top there for you to go and see. He scored very late on. Yes, it was a bit of a tight game at Turf Moor, but you've got to be able to stick the ball in the back of the net, and we don't have players that can do that this season. Burnley made the most of the chance that they got at Turf Moor, took the lead 1-0 and seen the game out professionally. Even when we've taken the lead at St James's Park or other games this season, we haven't been good enough to see a game out. We've either let a goal into concede it and make a draw, or it's been a defeat. You know, you've only got to look at the home performances this season. We've lost against the likes of Bournemouth, dropped points against Brighton, Watford, and this needs to stop, because if we don't stop it, we will go down this season. And I'll say it right now, I don't want to sound like I'm talking deluded. If we do not beat Burnley this week at St James's Park, and if we don't beat Crystal Palace, I just don't know where we're going to get the points from. I don't know how we're going to stay up. And with the strike force that we've got this moment in time, no disrespect to Gale and Hoslu, but they are not the answer. They are not the answer for Newcastle United going forward. But, you know, we've got a game to play on Wednesday. Let's just forget about the transfer market for the moment, and let's just try and get 3 points. And if we could do that, we can, you know, put breathing distance between ourselves and the relegation zone. And we don't want to be in that relegation zone come the end of the season. We just want to have a free couple of games where we can look back in the season and think, you know what, wow, we've stayed up and we've really done a good job of it. I feel sorry for Rafa. Yes, he's not quite getting the money that he wants, but this is going to be a really tough game against Burnley on Wednesday. They're going to come up with an attack. They're not really going to defend. Yes, they haven't won a game since Stoke City back in the 12th of December when they've got the 4th place spot. Obviously, they haven't won since, so they're back down to 8th, but they're having a really good season. They'll not be scared. For a prediction, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Newcastle. It'll be a tight game. It's going to be scrappy. There's going to be a lot of blood and thunder at tackles. But hopefully, being the home side, we'll have the home advantage. Hopefully, we'll just get over the line. Burnley probably will score. They have got the team, they have got the confidence to pick teams off, and look at some of their previous results. They've only lost the likes of 1 at the Manchester United, 1 at the Liverpool, so they're very good and sound at the back. Keeper Nick Pope, he's a good keeper. He's a one to watch out for. He's definitely one to watch for the future England international goalkeeper. Now, you leave me your thoughts for predictions, your thoughts coming to the game on Wednesday. There will be a match day experience from St James's Park, so I will be there. So go and check out the match day experience when it comes out on Wednesday night. It'll be about midnight by the time that comes out, as it's transfer deadline day. I'll not be back until late, but there will be an experience from the game. And thank you very much for your continued support. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. How are the lads? And I'll see you all later. I'll leave your comments down below. Peace out.